And so the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your My Player?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look at the Warriors, arriving earlier on, looking sharp and determined. This Golden State team ready to get after it. Traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. The NBA playoffs continue. Just two teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Claxton in at the center locking down the middle. And for Brooklyn, Mikal Bridges out there with Baker. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Thomas in at the small forward. Taking a look at Golden State, they've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1-0. Greg, they face a huge hurdle.
And you know what? I think they learned a lot in Game 1. Playing against the best the league has to offer, they know they have to make some adjustments, keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they're getting.
You were talking about the adjustments before. I agree.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment, but still converting the basket. Tough.
Thompson passes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lets it go from the wing. Baker with the bucket.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons had. Really, really impressive.
Claxton the pass to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Nets. DJ with the ball.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. That one goes in.
And you know Green can get aggressive when he needs to, finding a way around tight defense inside.
Here's Baker. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack.
Curry with it. Now, Thomas defending. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
DJ with it. He's against Green. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. You look at DJ, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Stephen Curry.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, for that loss. You can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Drop shot, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got 14.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Warriors lead. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. I asked him how he felt about his team's chances of taking Game 2 on the road. He told me our goal hasn't changed. We came in here to try and take one of these first 2 meetings. I still think we have the talent to achieve that, but this is the NBA Finals. Nothing comes easy. We will see if they can meet that goal tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's good for 2.
Assist. Klay Thompson.
The Nets have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. And a wide open look for DJ. Good on the three-point shot. 12 points for him.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
In the pass to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple.
So for the Nets, Jake Crowder's jacked in for a block. Iguodala comes in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie's in for Bridges.
Spencer.
Down low. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Here's Curry. He's still up. Now he's 9 of 10.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Always going up with the alley-oop here, and stolen by Simmons. Now DJ, he's got 14. And DJ throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Curry after the basket by Brooklyn. It's tipped. Claxton. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And DJ throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Different look here for the Warriors. JaVale McGee, team's changing it up here. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Now here's DJ. He's got 20. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the Nets another three.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Curry outside. That shot no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Thomas.
Easy little jumper for right there, guys.
And Curry, here we go. Here's Claxton, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Claxton's got 8 points.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
The score now all even.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting a pretty good result.
Pass to Claxton. It is out to Wiggins. Poole gets to Curry. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dinwiddie kicks to Baker. Over Wiggins, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
Ben Simmons.
Warriors have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Poole. Kicks it to Wiggins. Over in the corner, Green. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Took him no time at all on that one. Baker's got 6 in the quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Well, a careless foul. It'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, magnets for fouls. Wiggins' explosiveness gives him a great advantage against most any defender.
3 shots.
And he makes all 3. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 9. Now here's DJ. And DJ throws it down hard.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
There's Baker after the Warriors pick up 3. Over Claxton, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
steal. And here we go. Heading to the hoop.
State ball.
Curry against Dinwiddie. They double-team Curry. And the wide-open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Baker. From deep three-point range, the Warriors pull it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Thomas. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Baker with the bucket.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Dinwiddie against Curry. Plays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 26.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Warriors leading by 7. They double-team Curry on the basket pool. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Baker and TJ throws it down hard.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's DJ. 37 points for him. It's hauled in by Claxton. Green finds Curry. He lobs it up.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Timeout called the Nets.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jay Crowder's checked in for Dinwiddie. Iguodala comes in for Johnson. And it's Bridges in for Thomas. Different look here for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Anthony comes in for Green. Dominguez come in for Wiggins. And it's Klay Thompson in for Jordan Poole.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game. His second in this quarter.
Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Dominguez. And Simmons with the rebound.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket for Baker.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Kuminga with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. And there it is for him.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Baker. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Baker's got 45 points. Passes to Anthony. There's the 3. No good there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the driving kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball great shot.
We'll see if he can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for the Warriors, they're playing well in spurts and find themselves in a very competitive matchup at both ends of the floor. With the chance to even the series up tonight at 1 game apiece, they have a lot of motivation to play tough in the second half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
It's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at it a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed them down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Baker out there with Bridges. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's the Nets now. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Simmons. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
It would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Thompson with it. Now Thomas defending. In a wide open look here for Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Thompson passes to Curry. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And that one is good. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Timeout called the Warriors. Changes for Brooklyn. Crowder is checked in for Ibaka. And it's Iguodala in for Thomas. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Claxton. Great D that time from Iguodala. The Nets have gotten every shot that drops since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And a deep 3 from DJ. Warriors with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Curry with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Baker. Rob. Here's Thompson. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Able able to stop on a dime. Thompson, just another thing that makes him such a... with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they? That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Here's Curry. He has 35. Higgins outside. Higgins drawn the double team. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
From downtown. Second chance shot. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Baker. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one. The Warriors go the other way. Over in the corner, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist on the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And a new group. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Draymond Green is out there with Anthony, and it's Poole at the point guard. Got a hand on it. Harris with now Anthony defending. Baker. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 point.
Yep. Everything is going his way right now. Poole the pass to Wiggins. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And that relentless motor. When Green gets in the zone, he just elevates the play of everyone.
And another one falls.
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd lead his name in the record books. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. The pass to Poole. 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And that's trailed by 13. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Baker, no good. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. It's deflected. Three-pointer. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Nicholas Clack. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. Here's Poole. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Now, here's Poole. Dinwiddie covering. Thompson outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Warriors lead by 13.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. passes it to Claxton. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Wiggins kicks to Green. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Ben Simmons. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Nets.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little high, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Now timeout called by Golden State.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So for the Nets, Jake Crowder comes in for Ben Simmons. And Serge Ibaka subbed in for Dinwiddie. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Wiggins passes to Green. Thompson looking for an opening. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 10 points here in the second half.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Baker, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals.
And again for three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Here's Thompson. It's good for the seventh time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close.
Good. Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
And when Thompson gets in a groove, it lifts this whole team. Great to see him shining like this on offense.
Timeout called the Nets.
It's the t-shirt for Nansa. I'm telling you, we got t-shirts for everybody. But we
and now, let's present our New Balance. Both teams deciding to change it up. Poole finds Curry. And it's McGee atop the key. Pass to Poole. Inside. Outside Curry. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Baker. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Poole's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. And, yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy. And again for 3.
An incredible shooting display if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that?
And that'll effectively take care of game 2.
Connects again.
And guys, he's now tied the all-time mark
tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges is checked in for Ben Simmons. Then for the Warriors, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Draymond Green comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Wiggins is subbed in for Jordan Poole. Thompson passes to Curry. Green breaking loose. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 54 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight.
And another one!
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoff.
I mean, what a night to remember. And for those of us who are lucky enough to witness it, I'm sure we will never forget this.
And this crowd taking the opportunity to cheer one of the great individual playoff performances in league history.
You know, an offensive outburst, Greg, that will live on in the minds of everyone here who saw it.
Boy, the defense looks hapless out there. I mean, they're lost trying to find.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Love just like we